Students, I have started Analytic Geometry 3D, Analytic Geometry 3D. So many topics have been already discussed. If you wish to get all those videos, then subscribe this channel. For subscribe this channel, you will get all the other videos uploaded by me, and also in future, if I upload, then you will get all these videos if you subscribe this channel. And if you like, the like, and of course share with your friends. And any suggestion if you have, then comment me. I have now today a special topic in analytic geometry. This is angle between two straight lines. Angle between two straight lines. So in 3D, it is hard to find out angle between two straight lines. But through projection have already been discussed in my earlier videos. So you can watch those by subscribing this channel. So and you can study all those videos. There projection are already introduced, and how projection works in analytic geometry. Those are described there. So through projection, the angle between two straight lines can be obtained. How it can be obtained? This is my topic. So let's see. First, I draw a rectangular Cartesian coordinate. A rectangular Cartesian coordinate. These are the three axes made at the point O, which is origin. This is x-axis. This is y-axis, and this is z. So here we have to take two straight lines which are making some angle. So I am taking two straight lines in 3D in such a way. This is a straight line. I am taking OP. Another straight line I am taking OQ. So both the straight line making a angle theta uh, between them. So the coordinate of the point P in the rectangular Cartesian coordinate, we are assuming that this is x1, y1, and z1, and the coordinates of the point Q in the rectangular Cartesian coordinate is x2, y2, and z2. If you know if you have understood the behavior of projection, then you can very easily understand this topic. So first I have of course tell to all of you and go to the video and study projection very well, or go through a book to study the projection. Then watch this video, you can very easily understand this. So to find out the angle, I mean to say the value of theta, we are taking that P has a direction cosine L, L1, M1, N1. You will have to already have to familiar with the uh, nature of direction cosines, their definitions, and how direction cosines are described electrical Cartesian coordinate. These are already these are all already discussed. So must watch those previous videos. And OQ making the direction cosine in the rectangular Cartesian coordinate. I am taking to M2 and M2. So these are the direction cosine of these straight lines. Now I draw a perpendicular OQ uh, uh, from Q to the XY plane. This is a perpendicular from Q to XY plane. This I am taking the point M, and again a perpendicular from the M point to the and parallel to the Y axis and perpendicular on the X axis. This is M N. So what will be the coordinate of N point? This will be just x2 0 0, and M points coordinate will be this will be x2 y2 and z is 0. Z coordinate is 0. So what I wish to find out the projection of OQ projection of OQ in the Cartesian in the rectangular Cartesian planes, Cartesian coordinates. So OQ's projection on rectangular Cartesian coordinates can be find out in this way. When is equal to x2, you can watch this through the diagram. This will be equal to x2, and this is also can be expressed through direction cosines. This will be equal to OQ, and it is multiplied by the direction cosine with L2. This is the direction cosine of OQ straight line with respect to the axis x-axis. So that's why OQ is multiplied with the direction cosine L2 to get the point x2. Now in similar manner we can find out Mn. Mn will be, if you watch this diagram, Mn is just y2. Again it uh, can be found out that the projection of OQ on the y-axis will be equal to y2, or can be represented by OQ M2. So M2 is the direction cosine uh, of the straight line OQ on the y-axis, and in this way QM can be found out. This will be Z2 Z2, and it will be equal to OQ N2. So in the similar manner, these can be found out. So these are now the projection of OQ straight line on the Cartesian rectangular coordinates. Now what we have to watch this now, that we wish to know the angle theta, the value of the angle theta. So we will consider the projection of OQ on the straight line OP, which will be equal to the projection of OQ on the straight line OP. The projection of OQ on OP can be given by it will be equal to OQ cos theta. This is the projection can be expressed in this way, OQ cos theta, which will be equal to actually the projections of ON, OQ actually expressed in the Cartesian rectangular Cartesian coordinate in such with such components ON, MN, and MQ. So the projection of OQ on OP is the sum of the components projection on OP. So this will be ON or X2. This will be equal to X2 L1 plus Y2 M1 plus Z2 N1. So this is the projection of the component of OQ on the Cartesian axis of to the straight line OP. So the sum of these will be the projection of OQ on the straight line OP. So I have just I have done the sum of the all the components projection on OP. So this is the ON projection on the straight line OP. This is X2 L1 because the direction of cosine of the OP is L1. So now if we put now the value of x2, y2 and z2 from this, then we will get the projection of OQ on the straight line OP. So this will be equal to I am writing here here. So this is equal to OQ cos theta is equal to, if we remember, then it will be x2 means OQ L2 L1 plus OQ M2 M1 plus OQ N2 N1. So now what we are getting, that cos theta is equal to L2 L1 plus M2 M1 plus L2 N1. So this is the angle we have obtained to the direction cosines of the two straight line. So in this way we can find out the angle theta between the two straight line through thus having direction cosines of the two straight line. So if we consider that the two straight line, the condition for the two straight line will be at perpendicular is that the two straight lines will be perpendicular OQ. The condition required that this must be equal to 0. So it's the direction cosines sum of the multiplication of component direction cosine is equal to 0. This is our wish to find out, and we have found out the angle between two straight lines OP and OP. So if you like this video, then like and share with your friends. And thanks for watching.